Good morning everybody, welcome to day 5 and well, day 5 on a boat, day 7 overall. Currently still moored at Richardson's, just topping up water before I set off. So the plan is to head down the Ant, cross Barton, and then look to get in at either Neatishead or Stay for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to head back out to Barton, back down the Ant towards London Bridge, and get to the Bure, turn left, and then maybe swing into South Horsham. We'll see. And then I think I'm going to spend the night either at Potterham or Thorndyke or Womack Staithe. Because I know I stayed at Womack Dyke, but I fancy a night at Womack Staithe, so it's an option. The weather is supposed to take a turn for the worse later on today, and the wind really is supposed to get up from tomorrow and Friday. They forecast gusts around 25 to 35 miles per hour, so I'll have to plan my moorings accordingly, make sure I've got some kind of shelter if possible as to where I moor up. So a night at St Bennett's might not be an option, because that's pretty exposed there, so we'll see. It's the one thing I didn't want on this holiday was wind, but you know, nothing you can do about that. But we are supposed to get some sleet today, it's a forecast, so that'll be interesting, especially when the port windscreen wiper isn't particularly quick at clearing the screen when you flick it on. The middle one's not so bad, but the one on the port side is, well, questionable, and maybe I'll show you that later on if I need to use it. So I'll finish topping up my water tank, and then put some rubbish over there in the bins, which are behind that fuel lorry there, and then we'll head off down the river. Anyone that was at Neatishead last night potentially might have gone by the time I got there, so I hope there'll be some space. But yeah, I'll update you again shortly. So we're just leaving Richardson's on our way downstream. No one, I haven't seen any boats come in or go out this morning, so rivers are quiet. It's just coming up for, well, it's 9:05. So hopefully by the time I get to Neatishead there'll be some space. Maybe. Ended up getting a takeaway last night from the kebab shop. There's 3 Chinese takeaways in Stalham, and apparently one is specifically better than the other 2. However, the one that was supposed to be better didn't have on the menu what I wanted to have, so I wasn't going to basically get food from a Chinese that I know that's not so good, but yeah, it has what I wanted on the menu, so I just thought I'd steer away from the Chinese and just go. I've got a burger from the kebab shop. So that is what I did. Not that you need to know why I had to do that, but something to talk about then. Just need to make sure that there's nothing coming down from Stalham State direction or pulling out. No, we're all good. We've got Broads Edge Marina here on the right hand side, which is very popular with private boat owners. They have a lot of moorings in there actually. People that I've spoken to keep their boats in there, but I'm not going to say their names or their boats because that's private to them. I've put the rear facing camera on as I was leaving the mooring, so hopefully it recorded something this time. I did charge both batteries up yesterday, so we'll head down towards Barnes Broad, go across to the right, and then hopefully see you at Neatishead. Catch you in a bit. welcome to Neatishead. It is just coming up for 5 to 10, and my theory about getting here after everyone had left was bang on, pretty much. I passed 4 boats coming out of Limekiln Dyke on my way down here. Not in the actual dyke itself, but just at the approach to the dyke where you got the turning into Gaystay. So I assumed that there was at least 4 cruisers in here last night, and they were all in excess of 30-35 foot. So if I'd have come a bit earlier, maybe I might not have squeezed in, but we did, so it's all good. So I've purposely moored on the end so it's easy to get out. I'll just reverse out as and when I come to leave. Got a couple of guys up there doing some surveying by the looks of it. They've got their cameras out and measuring implements and things like that. So my plan is to tidy up the boat and then go for a stroll. I'll take you with me. Might go and visit the fudge lady, see what delight she's got in her cupboard, and then we'll go from there. It's now saying rain from 12 o'clock, so a couple of hours here. By the time we set off, I might have started to get some of the wet stuff, but we'll deal with that as and when it comes. So yeah, I'll update you more soon. So we exited the staith, turned right towards the village. Thought I'd take a wander down here first before going up the other direction. Although I was going to pop into the shop, but I haven't got my mask with me. And yes, I am still wearing my mask in shops and wherever ever inside any other kind of business or trade, because it seems like these numbers are creeping up again. So I need to protect myself and those around me. See what delights are in the village today. I really do hope we don't get this sleet. It's still saying it's forecast, but the times keep getting pushed back. I've been checking the app, and it was, first of all, it was saying 10, then it was saying 11, now it's saying it's from 12, so you might miss it, hopefully. Got some bits here for sale. Very quaint. There's a gym up here. Community gym. Oh wow, look at that. Never knew that was here. Victory Hall. I assume it must be the village hall with a gym inside. So just after the hospitality industry started to reopen again. I remember from one of Dave's videos they put a load of benches picnic tables down here where you could sit outside and have food and drink. Oh, there's the said benches there. I don't know whether they're still doing that. I would have thought if they were still doing that they'd be open, or the benches would be out all the time, but maybe not. Maybe because people can sit inside now, they don't bother having the beer garden area. I don't know is the answer to that question. But yes, this is the little village of Neatishead. Not really much going on. You've got the shop, you've got a pub obviously. You've got a couple of bed and breakfasts, you've got the village hall. And I think really that's about it. But nonetheless, it is a pretty place. Very much a traditional British country village. Sort of thing you see on postcards and things like that. So we'll head back down the other direction now, towards the fudge lady. I don't think I'll go as far as the boardwalk. I'll see how I feel once I go a bit further. So I started headed back in the other direction, bypassed the Staithe, carried on going, and the road sort of like comes around like in an S shape. But just over here, I'll show you on the way back anyway, but just over here is the fudge lady. It's about a 5-minute walk from the Staithe if you turn left. So on my way back I will be partaking in some fudge purchasing. Very reasonable, £1.50 or £1 per bag. That was a pheasant. Yeah, looks like a couple of tempting flavours she's got there, so I'll be getting those on my way back through. Excuse me, if I got them now, it means I'd have to carry them all the way my walk, which I couldn't be bothered to do, so I'll just get them on the way back. Heard good things about the fudge lady, so I've never sampled it before, so it'll be the first for me, which would be nice. Just down here we should have the access road down to Staithe. There was nothing moored up there when I came past down Limekiln Dyke, but we'll see if anything's come in since I've arrived. So just down this track here is the entrance to Staithe. Don't get confused by the sign that says Worry Cottage is there. You can actually go down here and access the Staithe. There are some really nice houses around it, seriously nice. Just look at those ones there. Anyone for pheasant stew? I assume it's a pheasant. Try then. Come and say hello. Well, you're brave. Aren't you? Very pretty though. Look at the colours on that. You'll get wet if you go down there, mate. So yes, this is Gay Staith and their free moorings, free BA 24-hour moorings. Nice wood chippings here, so you haven't got to worry about treading dirt onto your boats. But yeah, this is a very nice and peaceful place. If you don't manage to get in at Neatishead, there's plenty of room here. You probably get, well, you're supposed to moor stern on here, so usually sometimes there's one on the end, and you could probably get about, I don't know, 6 boats along there, 6 or 7 maybe. And obviously you've got a water point as well, which is handy, assuming it is turned on and working. Yeah, that's working. Yeah, sometimes a boat will stern on here on the end as well as long. I don't think it's stern on there, you can go on the side there, but yeah, certainly this bit is definitely stern on. Do you ever get the feeling someone's following you? Maybe they think I've got food. I have no food. Bit of a long way for a take away from Cold Shore to advertise, considering how many, you know, takeaways are closer than Cold Shore. The White Horse menu. Maybe I'm invading your territory. I'll leave them to that. So we'll start heading back the other direction now. I'm not going to go down to the boardwalk. Done that one. I know I did Ramworth twice, or 3 times, however many times. But yeah, it's quite a trek down there to Barton boardwalk. So we'll head back in the other direction, get some fudge, and then head back to the boat for now. So, got my fudge. We got cherry and almond, raspberry on white chocolate, and mini egg fudge. So there's 4 bags. Total cost was £5, which I think's really good value. And you get quite a bit in there, to be fair. You know. So I'll be having a bag of these later on, no doubt. But yeah, it's actually quite warm. I've got a coat on and a hoodie, but it's actually very warm. But then I've done a bit of walking, haven't I? So that might be the reason why. But it's not cold. I should have left the coat back on the boat, to be fair. But yeah, there's the fudge lady's house there, just over there on the corner. She's got a sign out the front, so and then you put the money in a green letterbox on the wall next to the house. So quite easy and simple. So yeah, we'll head back to the boat and then make a decision what we're doing next.